Hello everyone, I'm Luna, as you might know already. I'm here to talk about my experience with cancer since I just recently beat Ewing sarcoma. So firstly, I got diagnosed in the early 2025. It all started with some nerve pain in my leg and tiredness. After some time, the pain and tiredness wouldn't go away, so we went to see a doctor. We got sent to the ER, they ran an MRI scan and a CT scan, took some blood tests, and the next thing we know, we're being sent to a surgery. They found a tumor on my hip and wanted to take a sample from it in the surgery. They told me that most of the tumors on people my age were the good kind of tumors, and it most likely would have been one like that. But after they sent a sample to be tested, the bad news came. It was a bad kind of tumor. In other words, cancerous tumor. It was a really big one already, and if we would have waited a little bit longer, it could have become fatal. They scheduled another surgery where they inserted a central vein catheter. They wanted to give me that because the chemo would have kind of killed the vein it would have been given to. 3 days go by, and my first chemotherapy has begun. If I remember correctly, it was doxorubicin, vincristine, and then some third one which I don't remember the name of. It was horrible. I felt nauseous all the time, throwing up 24/7, some pain in my legs, and just horrible things to go through. That went on for 3 whole days, until the first chemotherapy ended. When I finally got home for a week, it felt awesome after all that chemo. Until I had to go to my second chemotherapy. This time it was 5 days, almost a whole week. It was etoposide and ifosfamide. The ifosfamide was the worst thing ever. It made me so nauseous and it tasted so awful that I wanted to die. I still don't understand how it can actually have a taste because it goes through IV. These two same chemotherapies went on for 9 times. After the 9th chemo, I went to surgery to remove the part of my hip bone that had the cancerous tumor. That surgery went really well, and I had minimum to almost no pain at all. But they had put a catheter, the P kind of catheter, and it was so painful, but everything else went well. Then some time after the surgery, I had the same 5-day chemo again. After that chemo, we went to go visit the Germany proton therapy center since we would be getting radiation therapy too. A tragedy happened while we were in Germany, which I won't be getting into and want to keep it to myself, but it had nothing to do with me or my cancer. After that we had the 3-day chemo, except this time they removed the doxorubicin, so it was only a day long. This time it wasn't so bad since the doxorubicin was removed. After that chemo, we had some stuff to do regarding the tragedy that happened. We had to leave to Germany for my radiation therapy, unfortunately. We were getting radiation every day in the Germany Proton Therapy Center for 6 weeks, if I remember correctly. I had little to no side effects from the radiation than what was expected. My skin in my hip looked a little bit sunburned, but it's already healing. The radiation went well. I had 2 of my last chemotherapies in Germany, but I got to say that the child clinic or the kinder clinic was like really disgusting compared to Finland in Germany. But otherwise everything went well. Then it was time for my last chemo back here in Finland. Now that chemo is done, I will get my central vein catheter removed in like a month and I get to go swimming. This was 9 months in and out of the hospital. I'm so relieved that it's all over now. School is gonna start again for me in a month too, and I will see all my classmates again. Now this is the end of this podcast. Hope you liked listening to my life with cancer. Have a great day, everyone.